Hello and welcome to the first Doctor Who podcast. I'm Renegade Razalon and we will be bringing you podcasts from now until next year. And then, if they go so well, we'll carry on and make a second series. Now, to start off, we'll be talking about news, updates, spoilers, new figures and filming of Series 6 of Doctor Who. We will also be discussing about the finale of Sarah Jane Adventures, called Goodbye Sarah Jane Smith. To start off, Goodbye Sarah Jane Smith was the last episode of Series 4 of the Sarah Jane Adventures. It featured her, Clyde, Rani and Luke making a special appearance at the end. The main enemy at the beginning was thought to be the Dark Horde, because on the promo shots of Series 4, these were the ones that were indicated, although the true enemy was Ruby White, a female who'd moved in a few houses down from Sarah Jane, who was feeding off her life piece by piece every time they met. Sarah Jane thought that no one could defend the world forever, and she was becoming old, so she handed it over to Ruby, deleting her voice from Mr. Smith, making sure that he didn't answer her when she decided to leave. Then Ruby's plan was in action. Her stomach was going to feed off him, but it didn't. Thanks to Luke, Ronnie and Clyde's brilliant brains. Now, I rate this episode 8 out of 10 for the pure fact that it was one of the best episodes of the series, but it could have been better. Funny moments, there's quite a lot of them actually, but if I was to pick out a best funny moment, I would say the moment where Clyde gets splurged, as he called it, by Ruby's stomach. I don't know why he's always the one to get splurged by anything, but it seems like the fourth time isn't always the best. Okay, now I'm going to move on to figures and updates. So we've had Silurian Warrior, Silurian Alea, 2 Toys R Us twin packs that we've seen. We have also had Stone Roman, Stone Cyberman. Basically we've got loads of figures released from the Series 5 wave. Unfortunately, we haven't had any news of any new classic yet. I think character are mainly featuring Series 5 at the moment. And now we're going to take a short 30-second break in which we will play you a preview clip of Big Finish Audio, which is called... There you go, it says down there. So we're going to just play you this clip, and hopefully you're going to support Big Finish and buy the audio.
Are you doing in my ship?
I'm not sure I like your attitude much.
What?
You heard. Red Rocket Rising. Funny name for a planet.
I've heard funnier.
Go on then, make us laugh.
But there's not much to laugh about here, Lucy. From the looks of it, this world has suffered an asteroid strike.
Someone's out there, somewhere, trying to get through.
Inhabitants of human planet Red Rocket Rising.
You were right, Asha. You were right.
Yeah.
We have received your distress signal. We have a fleet of ships in the vicinity of your solar system with capacity for approximately 10,000 refugees. We wish to help you.
Okay, so we're back here now. Thanks for taking that short break. We'd also like to point out that we aren't affiliated with the BBC. We're just some Doctor Who fans making a podcast about news and updates, really. This is our first podcast, as we might have said already. We will also be doing this every 2 weeks and up to Christmas. So that's 3 podcasts out of the series of 13. So 13 should cover about 26 weeks, which is about half a year. So this series will last from now until the end of summer. Okay, so the first podcast, now we're going to move on to Doctor Who news. Okay, so Doctor Who has been filming recently in Utah. We've had some filming pictures. To see them, just check out Live Doctor Who and Combom. There's quite a lot of them on there. thanks to Digital Spy and everyone who takes the pictures and actually going out there to take them just for our, benefit. I'd also like to point out that Children in Need was a very good point for us fans. We was promised a clip by Stephen Moffat, and I'm not sure if it was just a last minute thing, but instead we got a trailer. A trailer which also features one of the Series 5 soundtracks. It shows Michael Gambon as an evil man who doesn't believe in Christmas. It's basically called The Christmas Carol. The Doctor said that he is a ghost of Christmas past. And there's a few speculations going by my theory, which I've now spread around quite a lot of places. We have seen Police, Amy and Roman Rory. There might be a wedding game where they dress up and relive old memories. Or it might be just something to do where in the Pandorica opens, River went to Amy's house and she saw the picture of Amy with the Centurion. We thought that was just timeline, been rewritten. But if Rory was erased from time, he wouldn't be there. So really, this supports my theory. Yeah, and it's also got Catherine Jenkins in it. We've also got quite a lot of things. Most of the episode features the Doctor away from Amy and Rory, so they're kind of left on their own. And it's Christmas Day, 25th of December, between 6 and 7:30 is the time when it's expected to be started to air between. We haven't got a confirmed time yet, but we will do later on in our next podcast when the Radio Times announces it. Okay, so Asda, just moving on now, Asda have got Doctor Who Advent calendars featuring the new paradigm, £2, so I'd pop there if you want to get one. Quick bargain, yes. BBC Red Button viewers can also go to the CBBC Extra and play a new Sarah Jane quiz, which has recently been updated today. I'd also like to point out that this is run by the Gallifrey Times and the Renegade Time Lord, and I have recently joined the team. Yeah, and when you visit our website, http://thegallifreytimes.co.nr. If you need any help on the website, then scroll down to the right hand corner at the bottom, and if we're on, there should be someone who can help you live, who can talk to you. So this has been our first podcast. Maybe not exciting for some of you, but oh well. I'd just like to say thank you to Tom, and thank you to myself, Tom. Yes, there's two of us. So I'd like to point out, thanks for starting the podcasts. Like I said, every 2 weeks, tune back, because this one's been put a little in advance. The next one will be 2 weeks on Thursday, because Thursday's the best day for me, really. 2 weeks on Thursday will be the next one, where we'll have more updates, and we will have things about the Christmas special, and we'll have more news about figures, updates, and spoilers. Remember, silence will fall.